सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ वेदो नित्यमधीयतां तदुदितम् कर्म स्वनुष्ठीयताम् तेनेशस्य विधीयतामपचितिः। काम्ये मतिस्त्यज्यताम् पापौघः परिधूयतां भवसुखे। दोषोऽनुसन्धीयताम् आत्मेच्छा व्यवसीयतां निजगृहात्। पूर्णं विनिर्गम्यताम्। Shankaracharya talking about certain instructions for every spiritual seeker. As we saw in the last class, Varna Ashrama Dharma, a scheme designed, given by Vedas. Varna Dharma meant for the social harmony for the whole humanity, whereas Ashrama Dharma meant for the human growth, for individual well-being. This is the difference between Varna Dharma and Ashrama Dharma. A Varna Dharma is that which is prescribed for the whole society. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, according to their jati, karma, guna, for the whole humanity sake. And the next Ashrama Dharma is that which is meant for the only human growth. Varna Dharma is very, very notorious now in the present society. Therefore, we cannot talk about that Varna Dharma because it is not following by people now. Not only that, it is not followable. That is the condition. Therefore, Varna Dharma, what is Swadharma, what is our Dharma, how to know, on what basis we can know now. This Dharma, which is common for all people, for all religious walks of life, for all nationalities, for all jatis, either Brahmana or Kshatriya or Vaishya or Shudra, for which is common for all, now we have to talk. That is the present condition. Because Brahmana performing the Kshatriya karma, Brahmana performing Vaishya karma and Shudra karma also, and Kshatriya performing Brahmana karma, Vaishya performing Brahmana karma or Kshatriya karma, so because all are intermixed nowadays. Therefore, our Shastra knows this. If this change comes, how people have to follow this. Therefore, for all, the best method is Pancha Mahayajna, overall. This is called Vishesha Dharma, common for all people. We can call it as Samanya Dharma also. Whether male or female or this religion, that jati, this jati, it's nothing come under here. Every human being has to follow, which is called Swadharma, that is called Niyata Karma, that which is prescribed by Shastra. Pancha Maha Yajna. Pancha means 5, Maha Yajna means here duties. Deva Yajnam, worshipping the Lord, is for every human being. Worshipping the Lord, either male or female or any jati or any nationality, they can worship the Lord. This is a common, samanyam for everyone. So this is called Deva Yajna. Early morning, worshipping the Lord. In the evening, remembering the Lord again, at least minimum 2 times. This is Deva Yajna. Showing our gratitude to the Lord for giving me this birth, and after giving me this birth, whatever I require provided here in the infrastructure, the whole creation. Therefore, I have to show my gratitude to the Lord. This is called Deva Yajnam. And Pitru Yajnam, every one of us have to remember our ancestors, grandfather, grandfather, grandmother, grandmother. So it is our responsibility to remember them, Pitrus, the ancestors. Every day, remembering them, offering through our karmas, Shraddha karma, offering water, offering food, offering clothes on behalf of their name. That is called Pitru karma. This karma also is very, very important, because for my existence here, they are the cause. So I have to remember them, Pitrus also. That is called Pitru Yajna. This is common for all, male, female or any jati, any nation, because everyone have their own ancestors. So Pitru Yajna. Then Rishi Yajnam. The third one is called Rishi Yajnam. Rishi is those who are contributed to our culture. These Vedas, Vedas, not written by any human intellect, but received by our great rishis, by their receiving capacity they have got. Swamiji often says, Resivati iti rishihiyan. It is not there generally because they have received, and they have given to that present generation. It is continuing from Narayanam, Padmabhuvam, Vasishtam, Shaktincha Tatputra Parasharamcha. Till today we are able to transact the same Vedas, Shastra, essence because of the Guru Parampara. So our rishis, Bharadwaja, Vasishta, Gautama, Kaushika, so many rishis are there. They have done lot of contribution for our culture. It is my primary duty to remember them because they have given so much. This is called Rishi Yajna. How can I remember them? Remember, studying the scriptures itself is remembering the rishis, so that we can give to the next generations. By practicing, following, listening, Shravanam, we can give to the next generations. This is called Rishi Yajna. I say regularly, daily, some Parayanam at least I have to do. Even I am not able to do Samaganam, minimum Vishnu Sahasranamo, Lalita Sahasranamo, Gita Parayanam, or something other I have to read. This is important. After this Rishi Yajna, another fourth Yajna is called Manushya Yajna. This Rishi Yajna is also common for all people. They have their own rishis, they have their own culture, background. They have to remember them. Manushya Yajna is that serving to the other human beings. Many people serve to the dogs, not human beings. First, we love even pets in our house, but we are not giving importance to other fellow human being. So start loving other human beings also, serving to the people, needy people. This is also a Manushya Yajna, is very important. And the fifth and last one is called Bhuta Yajnam, serving to the whole other beings later. That's why first these are kept separately. You have to serve to the human beings, and later the fifth one is Bhuta Yajna. Give food some animals, birds. The pouring water is also a Bhuta Yajna to the trees. And taking care of the trees, taking care of that squirrel, sparrow, crow, some giving food to the beings. These are all compulsory duties for every human being. In minimum way you can do this. So it brings Chitta Shuddhi in us. All these 5 Panchamaha Yajnas brings Chitta Shuddhi in our mind. Antakarana Shuddhi. This is the sadhana. That is why what he said, Taduditam karma swanushthiyatam. Su-anushthiyatam means, may you properly, su-anushthiyatam, may you properly follow the karma. Panchamaha Yajnam is the niyata karma. This niyata karma, if you follow, it is a sadhana. It helps the person to get that knowledge, highest knowledge. This is simple. In our houses, if you see our ancestors, very common for them this is. Nowadays it is slowly reducing. So this sort of practice is very, very important. Shankaracharya says this can be followed in Grihastha Ashrama. Because Brahmacharya Ashrama you cannot do Panchamaha Yajna. Why? Brahmachari himself or herself depending on the Grihastha. A Brahmachari who is studying cannot earn and stand on their own, spend anything. So this Brahmacharya Ashrama time, this person cannot do anything. Only Grihastha can do. So Grihastha Ashrama time, you have to karma swanushthiyatam. Then later he says, Tene shasya vidhiyatam apachitihi. May you Ishasya vidhiyatam apachitihi. Apachitihi means whatever you worship, whatever puja you do. Apachitihi means puja. Any sort of worship. Vidhiyatam ishasya. So you have to offer to the Ishvara. It should be offered by you. Tena. By you. The whole worship, the puja should be offered to the Ishvara. Any type of action with you do with good motive, attitude, it is a worship. So you have to surrender to the Lord, offer to the Lord. Therefore he says, Tene shasya vidhiyatam apachitihi. And kamye matis tyajyatam. Matihi tyajyatam. Tyaj means to remove, to give up. You have to give up. What you have to give up? Matihi, the mind. Kamye means desires. Sakama karmani, the desires for materialistic benefits. You have to leave that, give up that type of mind. Artha kama pradhana mind, you have to give up. What type of mind? From morning to night, earning money. After earning, enjoying, how to enjoy. The whole day, this is called Artha Kama Pradhana life. This is called Sakama Karma. Any karma, whatever action I do, either to get money I do, either that action to enjoy I do. Nothing else. No Panchamaha Yajna, not for others' sake. I work only for my sake. And I act only to enjoy for my sake. This is called Artha Kama Pradhana. This is called Sakama Karma. You act only for materialistic ends and for only your sake if you do, that is called Sakama Karma. That is called inferior karma. From that your mind, you have to turn away. Don't be too materialistic, but you have to be spiritualistic also. That is important. Kamye matis tyajyatam. Reduce the Sakama Karma and slowly. Don't be too selfish always. Sakama karma is a selfish activity. Too much selfish activity. At least do sometimes selflessly you have to act. So that's why he says, Kamye matis tyajyatam. Next, third line, Papogha paridhuyatam. Ogha means group of sins, papam, whatever that karmas you should not do, that papogha means that karmas, prohibited karmas, paridhuyatam, may you give up those activities. Papaugha paridhuyatam. Therefore, yesterday I pointed out yama and niyamaha. Yamaha means don'ts disciplines. Niyamaha means do's disciplines. Yamaha means nivritta rupaha ahimsa. That means don't follow himsa. Follow ahimsa. Don't follow ahimsa. Satyam, follow, speak truth, follow truth, and don't follow the asatyam. Like that. Everything, ahimsa, satyam, asteyam also. Don't follow steyam, follow asteyam. They are all exclusives. Similarly, niyamaha are all those pravritta rupaha, saucha, santosha, swadhyaya, follow, inclusive. Shaucha means cleanliness. Santosha, satisfaction, trupti. Santosha and saucha, santosha, swadhyaya, self-study, scripture study. Brahmacharya, following celibacy, not indulging in sensual pleasures. And last one, Ishvara Pranidhana, surrendering to the Lord. All these yama, niyamas also comes under disciplines. 5 plus 5, 10 disciplines, like 10 commandments. So therefore, papogha paridhuyatam, give up, wiped off. Paridhuyata means wipe off your all the sinful actions. Hurting others is a sinful action. What sinful action? Big sinful action. Having jealousy is a sinful thought itself, is a sinful action. No? Hurting others is a sinful action. So many sinful actions by kayaka or manasika I have to wipe off. Then bhavasuke doshonu sandhiyatam. Bhavasukha means the samsara sukha, whatever sukha you are seeing in the present world. Bhava means the samsara, the whole present world in front of me is called bhava. Sukham, there is sukha in that. Sukha is there. Current is there, sukham. Current illana, no sukham. Food is nice, sukham. If food is not nice, no sukham. If room is so comfortable, sukham. If room is not comfortable, no sukham. These are all bhava, no? Samsara, prapancham. If health is there, there is sukham. If health is not there, there is no sukham. So therefore, bhava sukhe, on these grounds of samsara sukhe, dosho anusandhiyatam. Doshaha means the limitations. Doshaha means what are the mistakes, what are the limitations. Dosha means limitations. You know what is dosha means? Adla irukra limitation, temporary, fleeting nature. Their fleeting nature and depending. You always depends on that. That is also dosha. Why they are called dosha? Because they never give satisfaction. They never give satisfaction. Atrupti, atruptrikaratvam, bandhakatvam. They will bind you. Any sukha binds the person. Always mixed with dukkha. Sukha is there, dukkha is there. See, the current is there. Suppose electricity is there. Sukha, immediately when it goes, we do not know. They are immediately mixed with dukkha. So sukha and dukkha mixed. Our children are coming, no, sukha. When they are departing, again dukkha. Mixed with sukha and dukkha. Any object, anything you take, any relation, mixed with sukha and dukkha. So dukkha mishrita. Everything, whatever gives sukha in this world, remember, dukkha mishrita. This is called viveka. Remembering this. If this viveka is not there, what I do? My son will give happiness, my son will give happiness. I go on thinking, one day, he will say goodbye to you. Then dukkha mishrita. So, that dukkha comes. If you understand their limitation and be ready when they are going away from you. Any object, any person also, be ready for that. Know their limitation. When they are there, people are there, children are there, things are there, happy. When they are away from you also I am happy. That is called Vivek. We don't want to say, I don't want anything. When they are with me, I enjoy. Luxurious life. But they are not need for me. They are not need for me. If they are there near to me, the objects, the people, I enjoy. That is called luxurious life. Nothing wrong. But my happiness, inner peace is not depending on them. Either their association or dissociation will not disturb my inner peace. That is called, here Shankaracharya wants to say, every spiritual seeker have to remember this dosha of this bhava sukham, whatever sukha comes. See, from yesterday, from morning onwards, now till today, now we are seeing how much mixed with our sukha. We are seeing now. Within 24 hours, we have experienced so much. What to talk of throughout life, how much we are experiencing. So therefore, doshonu sandhiyatam. Constantly remember these doshas. Then, the fourth line you see, atmecha vyavasiyatam. Atma ichha. May you cultivate the desire for Atma. Vyavasiyata means cultivate. May you cultivate the desire. Atma ichha. Desire to know the Atma, that which is ever secure and gives security, peace and happiness. Vyavasiyatam Atma ichhan. Desire for Atma Jnanam. What is Atma? My true nature. Atma is not somewhere else. I don't want where it is somewhere else. I want my happiness. What Shastra says, your happiness is your nature, that is Atma. You love yourself more, that you are Atma. Therefore, develop interest to know that Atma as early as possible. You can own up the peace, happiness, security. Therefore, he says, Atmecha vyavasiyatam and Nijagrihat Turnam Vinirgamyatam. Nijagrihat, and from your house. Nijagrihat, from your own house. Turnam means immediately. Turnam Vinirgamyata means you get out of from your house instantaneously. Turnam means instantaneously, immediately get out of from your house. Our Shankaracharya sannyasi, our nalla solrar. Namak eppadi mudiyum? We are all grihasthas, you may think. Here, how to understand? Nijagriha Turnam Vinirgamyata means, it doesn't mean literally you have to get out of from the house. Patru illamale, ade veetla irunde Nijagrihat ante. You have to develop vairagya. You have to develop vairagya. Shankaracharya addressing those who are all totally renounced, family, children, everything, not married, sannyasis. But how we have to take here as a grihasthas, you have to take that Turnam Vinirgamyata means you have to be in the house, at the same time know these doshas, these relations are temporary, these are all for my spiritual growth, these are all infrastructures. My children, wife, family, the husband, the whole infrastructure for my spiritual growth. Take in such a way. Therefore, the happiness, that real vairagya should come from within, not by just some people give up their house and go there, but the house is continuing in the mind. What is there? Just like Puja Swamiji says, you are traveling alone, but you buy tickets for 10 people. One ticket you buy, but you carry 10 people in your mind, in the bus. How you are carrying? They are all with you. Even after sitting in the bus, you bought only one ticket. All are in your mind. My wife said like this, my husband said like this, my son said like this, my daughter said like this. Even servants, even drivers, they continue in our mind. They are all traveling with you. This is called samsara. We carry our samsara, even Kanyakumari, if you come also, the samsara continues in the mind. That's the real renunciation, is remove from the mind. Temporarily, at least for sadhana's sake. That's why I bring so far. Many people suggest me, why Swamini, you are taking too far? In Madras, pakkathil akkapakka enga vikkrame. Madras vandave samsara veda maatengirunde. Lot of phone calls. We want to contact the people. How are you? And they have to contact. See, in the 5 days sadhana, in the far distance, if I keep nearby, they say we'll go home and come daily. And they say. So that mind is so totally occupied in the samsara. So very difficult to bring the mind from the samsara. We have so much responsibility and mind is totally soaked in that. Therefore, Shankaracharya wants a real renunciation from the mind, at least for my sadhana's sake. So develop Nijagriha Turnam Vinirgamyatam. You have to get out of your house, remove house from the mind, at least at that time of Shravanam. When I am studying Sadhana Panchakam, at least that 1 hour, I have to be free from my all relations, at least. That's Nijagrihat Turnam Vinirgamyatam. So that is the only possibility for us, for Grihasthas. Next sloka we will read. Sangasatsu vidhiyatam Bhagavatah bhaktir dridhadhiyatam Shantyadih parichiyatam dridhataram Karmasu santajyatam Sadvidvanupasripyatam Pratidinam Tatpaduka sevyatam Brahmaikaksharamardhyatam Shrutishiraham Vakyam Samakarnyatam. Shankaracharya continuing these instructions, certain sadhanas. Yesterday I have pointed out Vedaha Nityam Adhiyatam. There I have said Veda Adhyanam, Veda Mimamsa, Artha Pathanam. That is called Veda Mimamsa. Once if you want to study Vedam, that Anga, the ancillaries also we have to study. Anga and Angi. Veda Adhyayana means just knowing the Veda mantras or chanting. Veda Adhyayanam is only chanting, Parayanam. Mimamsa means knowing the meaning is important. Mimamsa means analysis. Mimamsa means analysis. So that analysis is very, very important. Then only you will get that Mahavakya Vichara. Without analysis, Artha Vivarana is not there. It is very difficult. So for that, to know the meaning, I have to approach a guru. Because I cannot know the meaning by myself. Because it has a lot of deep meaning inside. Then the guru only can reveal that, unfold that. Therefore, Shankaracharya, he is directing that seeker. If you want reach that goal, that moksha padam, the peace, happiness, security, the above mentioned instructions, what are those? Studying scriptures and following Panchamaha Yajnas and offering everything to the Lord and reducing Sakama Karma, following Nishkama Karma and reducing all Papa Karmas, avoid sinful actions and knowing, remembering the defects in this worldly, materialistic world and develop the desire to know the Atma and make your mind occupy with this fully and slowly approach a guru. First, satsanga. A sangha, sat means a mahapurusha, a saintly person, a sane person, whose mind and the actions, thoughts and actions are same. Vachasi ekam, karmani ekam. Mahatma, manasi ekam, vachasi ekam, karmani ekam, mahatmanaha. Vachasi anyat, karmani anyat, and duratmanaha. Karmani anyat, vachasi anyat, manasi anyat, duratmanaha. So, sat means who? Noble people are those people whose mind, action and all are integrated. Even words also. So, such people are called sat people and satjanaha. Satsu, in those people. Sangaha means have a relation, association. Sangha means association. Vidhiyatam, may you develop association with the jnanis. Who are those jnanis? Who are the Brahmanishtaha, the knowers of Brahman. They are called jnanis. They are called sajjanaha. May you develop association with the jnanis. Then Bhagavataha bhaktir dridha dhiyatam. Bhagavataha, may you take resort to the Lord, shelter, and start upasana. That means what? May you start upasana, meditation upon Ishvara, on your Ishtadevata. Therefore, in our Shastra, they say the dhyana meditation comes in Ashtanga Yoga, the 7th step, dhyana. So, the upasana is otherwise called as Ashtanga Yoga. There is not much difference in them. Therefore, he says here, upasana and Ashtanga Yoga always go together. Here, bhakti means dridha bhakti. Bhakti here means upasana. What type of bhakti? Saguna Ishvara upasana. Saguna Ishvara upasana. Along with the yama niyamas. That's the yama niyamas must be in our streamline. I have to follow them regularly. Ahimsa, Satyam, Asteyam, I have to follow. They have to be in my streamline. So they only help me to go to that, to reach that destination. Otherwise, without these sadhanas, if I go on reading, doing Shravanam, this is no use at all. It will never transform my personality. Just only information. That information is more burden to you. Suppose it won't bring transformation in life. The more information gives some more weight. Head. Some more if I listen, this Shastra, for that Swamiji, this Swamiji, ore Swami camp enga pata. And the camp, in the camp, ore information, kachekama. What about you, Anna? Adida terile. So what is the use of listening more information and all? There is no use. Ounce of practice is important. That is what, where hundreds, thousands, you may get doubt. What Swamini, thousands of people are coming, hundreds, thousands, in lakhs of people are coming and attending spiritual classes. Yes, society இப்படி இருக்கேன்னு அதுதான். ஏன் இப்படி இருக்கேன்னு காரணம் என்னது? ப்ராக்டிஸ் கிடையாது. எல்லாமே தியரிட்டிக்கல்ல இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் மூலமாக மண்டையில் இருக்கேன். அதுதான் Shankaracharya Mahatma says, listening is more about accumulation of more knowledge is not the criteria. What you are practicing, implementing into your life, that practice, anushtanam. One thing, inikki kobam varakodadu, no irritation. And adhe practice pannu, sadhana pannu. And the love, compassion, life lo kondu varanum. Adjustment, accommodation, generosity, compassion. If everyone thinks like this, definitely transformation comes. So I don't want to bother about the outer transformation. How many people are transforming? What am I? I have to think. That's why Sangaha Satsu Vidhiyata. You always cultivate that association, the practice of association with the good people, noble people, those who always talks about Ishvara, Moksha, All good thoughts you can entertain there, not with worldly people, materialistic people, and they pull you back more and more. The more you mix with those people, worldly people, they pull you and they increase your tension, anxiety. அவங்களுக்கு இருக்கிற ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் கூட உங்களுக்கு தருவான். And this is what happens of association with the materialistic people. Bhagavataha bhaktir dhrudhadhiyatam. So you develop bhakti, resort to the Lord, practice upasana, regularly practice meditation, do ashtanga yoga, dharana, focusing the mind. Pratyahara means at the sense organs level. Asanas, pranayama at annamaya kosha level, pranamaya kosha level, and the pratyahara comes under sense organs level. Let my sense organs have a discipline. கண்டதே காட்சி கொண்டதே கோலம் என்ன இருக்காமலே அதுக்கு ஒரு டிசிப்ளின். இது பார்க்கணும், இது நல்லது, this is for good for my spiritual path, this is not good for my spiritual path. So this is called pratyahara, having a discipline at the senses level. Pratyahara, dharana at the manomaya kosha level. What a beautiful practice given by our ancestors. Unfortunately, all Westerners are practicing Ashtanga Yoga. நம்ம people வந்து aerobicsக்கு ஜிம்முக்கு அங்கே இங்கே போகிறான். இதெல்லாம் உல்ட்டா. Even they know little they practice, they don't continue. என்ன மீடியா மார்னிங் early morning starting TV. You ask any person, no time to practice yoga, they say. What is yoga? It's not just mere asana here. Not only for good health, the whole personality changes. Tremendous change comes in Ashtanga Yoga. Where see Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha, all koshas can be integrated in this Ashtanga Yoga. You can never get anywhere this type of discipline anywhere. So that we have, that Ashtanga Yoga. Then the second line, Shantyadihi Parichiyatam. So having contact with daily with the satsanga, at least once in a week, at least to talk to the guru or teacher or noble person, either maybe guru or some swami, wherever who is available for you. So you have to keep in contact with that person and develop bhakti, upasana towards the Lord by practicing dhyanam regularly, Ashtanga Yoga. Then cultivate virtues. What type of virtues? Shanti, adi, etc. Peace, etc. Shanti means here peace. These are all called virtues. Cultivating the always shantama irukkiradhu. Peace, always படப்படப்படப்பன்னு நிறைய பேர் அவர் பார்த்தாமே நமக்கே டென்ஷன் வந்துடும். அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடாது. முகம் பார்த்த உடனே நமக்கு கூட அந்த ஹேவ் டு ரிலாக்ஸ், அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கணும். we have to develop such a சாந்த மனசு, பிரசாந்தமாக இருக்கிறது. லைக் சரி இந்த ஓஷன் யூ see in the middle, running to ocean, see in the middle how so tranquil. Even the waves are coming in the beginning, from there in the inside it is so steady and tranquil. Even lot of problems comes like waves, but inside when the sagara gambhiram, விழக்குள்ள அந்த கம்பீரமாக இருக்கணும். தெரியக்கூடாது இவனுக்கு கஷ்டம் இருக்கிற மாதிரியே தெரியலையே, அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கணும். You have to look like that. ஆனந்தமாக சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கணும். We have no right to show our castor oil face to all people. That's what we do. We give our headache, we give all our pains to others. இதில் நம்ம எல்லாம் எக்ஸ்பர்ட்ஸ் இல்லையா? நமக்கு ஏதாவது ப்ராப்ளம்னா எல்லாம் ரெக்கக்னைஸ் பண்ணணும். அவனுக்கு தெரியலன்னா ஏதோ ஒரு சப்தம் பண்ணிட்டாவது நம்ம we make them to recognize. This is the human weakness. We want, such people all should recognize my problem. A mature person, an intelligent person never seek this type of. He always, when he is happy, he shares with others. When there is sorrow, just swallow like Neelakantha, Maheshwara. How he swallowed the poison. Struggles, problems comes, pains comes, so many problems in the life that I have to swallow. But when any happy news comes, share with others. A mature person does this. Therefore, Shanti, Adihi means etc. virtues. What are the Shanti, etc.? That's why Tyagaraja sang, Shantamu leka Saukhyamu ledun. Saukhya engirindu varum, Shantame illana. No relaxation. Or edathila ukkarana kaalu kai asayamalana mudiya maatengirudhu sollu. Just sit without moving legs and hands. இங்கே வாட் டு டாக் ஆஃப் மைண்ட், அது இங்கே மங்கி மாதிரி ஓடிட்டே இருக்கேன். ரெஸ்ட்லெஸ் மைண்ட், மூவிங் மைண்ட், வேர் இட் கெட் சாந்தி. అదే వన్స్ ఇన్ ఎవర్ కమ్ టు సాధన క్యాంప్ అట్లీస్ట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ అన్న. ఎగ్జామ్స్, స్టూడెంట్స్, குழந்தைக்கெல்லாம் எக்ஸாம்ஸ், காலேஜ் என்ட்ரன்ஸ், அது இது எக்கச்சக்கமாக ஒரே ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ். எங்கே வரப்போகிறோம் சாதனா கேம்புக்குன்னு. ஒன்ஸ் இன் இயர் வி அரேஞ்ச் லைக் திஸ், கம் அட்டெண்ட். அதையும் முடிய மாட்டேங்கிறது நிறைய பேருக்கு. ஸோ தேர்ஃபோர் த சாந்தி வில் கம். ஐ ஹாவ் டு go into that, I have to work for that. இந்த சாந்தி எங்கே கிடைக்கும்? அதுக்காக அந்த சாந்தி எக்ஸெட்ரா மீன்ஸ் தயா, karuna, compassion, generosity, sharing, the love, all this I have to cultivate பண்ணதா வரும். It cannot come by itself. So we have to cultivate this. சாந்தாதி பரிச்சயதாம் திருடதரம் கர்மாசு சந்த்யஜ்யதாம். The dhridataram means you have to very strongly, you have to be very, very strongly, you have to develop this. Dhridataram karmasu santyajyatam. These karmas, what are the external materialistic activities? Too much activities. Once you come to spiritual life, your goal is moksha. Reduce the materialistic activities. This is very important. Why Shankaracharya says here, it is like an addiction. Work alcoholic అని சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா? They go on working. They love to work. வீட்டில் கூட சும்மா இருக்க சொன்னால் ஏதோ ஒன்று பண்ணிகிட்டே இருப்பான். They go on doing something. Their nature is like that, swabhava. Such a person cannot grasp the Shastra. So that's why your mind had to be quiet sometime. That mind only the Shastra enters. Restless mind, moving here, there, that program, this program, having lot of responsibilities, having lot of duties. Either maybe social service also. Once you come to Vedanta scriptural study, even you have to reduce this karma yoga, upasana also. That much. Karma yoga is only the beginning stage. I will do social service also, I will do Vedanta study also, won't work. You can study, but it will not be assimilated by you. It takes time. Because to assimilate Vedanta, you require a calm, serene mind. The less contacts with the people, too many contacts are there, mind becomes extrovert. You may be having lot of position in the society, you have lot of responsibilities, membership, other membership, trusteeship, all these things. But these all will distract you more. So you can reduce as much as possible. Now this is enough for me, I have to develop. That's why he says, karmasu santyajyatam. You have to, may you reduce your activities, external activities. Tyajyatam, give up. These activities, outer activities. Sadvidwan upasripyatam. You approach. Upasripyatam means approach. A sadvidwan, a scholarly person, well versed, well informed, what you can call well informed person, sadvidwan. Vidwan is not sufficient. Sadvidwan we want, who directs me towards this moksha marga. Chumma scholarly person vande vidwan da, he cannot guide me. Here sadvidwan means a brahmanishta, srotriya brahmanishta guru. This Acharya means the one who is practicing, living and teaching. The communication also is important. The Guru should have the knowledge as well as Acharana. Practice Anushtanam also. Illa Guru Anushtanam kadayadu, practice teaching mattumda irukku, communication. No, it will never work. And Anushtanam irukku, but no Shastram anna. Enna Anushtanam panna mudiyum Shastram illamale enna. So both are very, very important. The teacher should have communication capacity, the Shastra, as well as Anushtanam also. He should live in that teaching. That is also important. Therefore, Sadvidwan, approach such a Guru, Pratidinam, Tat Paduka Sevyatam. Every day, you have to do seva, service to his paduka, means slippers first. Exact literal meaning is, you have to clean his slippers. Paduka. That's the exact meaning. That's how apply pannanum here. Surrender at the feet of the Guru. Do namaskara first. Once I see my Guru, I have to do namaskara. Paduka sevyatam. Paduka means and the paduka sevaya Guru ku seva panna madre. That means what? நம்ம செப்பலன்னா கேவலமாக பார்க்குறோம். அது லெஃப்ட் ஹேண்ட் அப்படி பிடிச்சி அப்படி வெளியில் வைக்கிறான். ஸோ தட்ஸ் வை ஹி டுக் பாதுகானது அந்த கேவலமான செப்பல். ஹவு வி சி ஈவன் தட் செப்பல் இட் செல்ஃப் யூ ஹவ் டு ரெஸ்பெக்ட். You see how many great Mahatmas, they have taken the chappal, Paduka, as a Guru avatar. They keep the Guru Paduka and look at the Paduka as Guru. That much importance they give. Paduka Sevita means not only just washing the feet of the Guru, washing that chappal. It's not literal meaning. You can do that also, but at the same time, service to the teacher. Whatever teacher, before it comes from the teacher's mouth, Guru's mouth, I have to know. That is a Sishya who is very, very, very sensitive Sishya. How can you know? You have to be long time with that Guru. Then only you can know what the Guru is thinking in the mind. Within 2 days, 3 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or 1 year, 2 years, you cannot know what Guru is thinking. If you move along with the Guru length of time, many years, you can know what Guru wants. While in the varthukku munadi, I had to find out. Na Guru, na pannanuma idu pannanuma nu kekkanum. So Guru cannot open mouth always and you do this, you do this, and ethanaal kekka mudiyum. That too, you will get experience after doing lot of practice. That's why in ashramas, when they go for learning, they never teach Shastra directly. And they ask first to go to temple and full wash the temple and go do alankara to the puja and wash that puja saman and wash the Guru's room, dress, அவர் வஸ்திரம் எல்லாம் வாஷ் பண்ணணும், அவர் க்ளீன் பண்ணணும் ரூம் எல்லாம். இதெல்லாம் நிறைய வேலை பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் பார்த்துட்டு ஃபிட்டாக இருக்கான்னு. தென் அதர்வைஸ் தே வில் சென்ட் ஹிம் பேக். இவள் சென்ட் பண்ண அவனே போயிடுவாள் ஃபஸ்ட்டு. Because you have to work, stay there until Guru gets that idea, was this Shishya is fit enough to teach. அது வரைக்கும் எங்களோட பொறுமையாக இருக்கணும். பொறுமையாக இருந்து யூ ஹேவ் டு வெயிட். ஒன் டே ஆகுது எனக்கு இந்த பிரம்ம வித்யா பற்றி சொல்லுவார் குரு. அதுதான் யூ ஹேவ் டு டூ பிரார்த்தனா ஃபார் தட். வாயை திறந்து கேட்கக்கூடாது. பை சீயிங் யுவர் டிவோஷன், யுவர் வர்ஷிப், யுவர் சேவா அண்ட் யுவர் மைண்ட், யுவர் மெச்சூரிட்டி, அண்ட் குரு கம் டு நோ எஸ் திஸ் சிஷ்யா இஸ் ஃபிட் எனஃப் டு நோ திஸ். தட்ஸ் வை டாக்டர் கூட எந்த மாதிரி பார்த்து டயக்னோஸ் பண்ணால் இந்த டோஸ் இவ்வளோ நேரம் இப்படி கொடுக்குறாரு இல்லையா பேஷண்ட்டுக்கு மெடிசன். கொஞ்சம் ஜாஸ்தி கொடுத்தா மெடிசன் டோஸு ஆல் அவுட்டு. அது மாதிரி இந்த சிஷ்யனுக்கு கூட அந்த குரு ஜாஸ்தியாக ஒரே டோஸை கொடுக்கக்கூடாது. வேதாந்தம் முள்ளமாக எந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுக்கு எப்பப்போ என்ன தேவை, எப்பப்போ என்ன பேசணும், அதெல்லாம் குருவுக்கு தெரியணும். இல்லைன்னா இந்த வேதாந்தம் இட் டிஸ்டர்ப்ஸ் த ஹோல் லைஃப். அதர்வைஸ் இட் மிஸ்கைட் த பர்சன். அந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட் பார்த்து அதுக்கு தான் ரொம்ப நாள் ஒரே டீச்சர்கிட்ட பழகணும். அந்த குரு கிட்ட நடந்து பழகி அவர்கிட்ட தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும் நிறையா. ஸோ பீப்புள் எல்லாம் ஒரே குரு என்ன போராக இருக்குன்னு இன்னொரு குரு கிட்ட போனால் அது கொஞ்சம் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் இருக்கணும், வெரைட்டி வேணும். இப்போ நவேடேஸ் பீப்புளுக்கு வெரைட்டி. ஓல்டன் டேஸ் 12 years யூ ஹேவ் டு சர்வ் த டீச்சர். அப்புறம் 12 yearsக்கு அப்புறம் தான் குரு ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவான் தத்துவபோதா. பிகினிங்கே ஸ்டார்டிங் அப்போ. ஆஃப்டர் 12 years ஒன் ஹீ ஸ்டார்ட் உபனிஷத் அண்ட் கீதா. இங்கே 24 years ஆகிடுது. ஸோ தேர்ஃபோர் இட் டேக்ஸ் லாட் ஆஃப் டைம். நமக்கு என்ன, நம்ம கிளாஸ் வந்த உடனே ஒரு 10 நாளாக எனக்கு எல்லாம் ஐ வாண்ட் டு நோ எவ்ரி திங். என்ன தெரிஞ்சுக்க முடியும்? இட் டேக்ஸ் லாட் ஆஃப் டைம். யூ ஹேவ் டு கெட் மெச்சூரிட்டி, குவாலிஃபிகேஷன், மென்டல் மெச்சூரிட்டி, ஃபிசிக்கல் மேக்கப், மென்டல் மேக்கப், intellectually மேக்கப். திஸ் ஆல் திங்ஸ் ஹேவ் டேக் பிளேஸ். ஸோ சத்வித்வான் அண்ட் ஐ ஹேவ் டு நோ, ரெக்கக்னைஸ் வாட்ஸ் ஹூ இஸ் த குரு, தட் கெப்பாசிட்டி, அண்ட் ஐ ஹேவ் டு குவாலிஃபை மை செல்ஃப். தெர் ஆர் லாட் ஆஃப் திங்ஸ். தட்ஸ் வை systematic, consistent study of scriptures for a length of time from a competent teacher. இதுக்கு நிறைய பொறுமை வேணும். அது இருக்கவங்களே ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். So you require a lot of tremendous patience to study Shastra. It is not a joke. You can study complete 10 Upanishads. But இன்னும் ஒரு உபனிஷத்தில் என்ன எசன்ஸ் என்ன, we have to assimilate, it takes years. Completing 10 Upanishads is not a big question. Within 3 years you can finish, within 1 year you can finish. Some people are taking within 6 months all Upanishads. Finishing Upanishad is not a big question. But understanding, bringing transformation in my life, and I have to become a Jivan Mukta. This is my purpose of life. Whether it doesn't matter whether I have studied 10 Upanishads, 6, even within 1 Upanishad I can get moksha if I am qualified. If I am not qualified, even 108 Upanishad if you study also, எப்படி இருக்கான்னு அப்படியே இருக்க. அது மாதிரி சத்வித்வான் உபஸ்ருப்யதாம் பிரதிதினம் தத் பாதுகா சேவியதாம். மே his sandal or feet worshipped by you. Brahmaikaksharam ardhyatam. You have to ardhyatam, you have to prarthana பண்ணணும், you have to beg, you have to go to that teacher. ardhyatam, hey guru, எனக்கு மோட்சம் வேணும், முக்தி வேணும், ஆத்ம ஞானம் வேணும், பிரம்ம சாட்சாத்காரம் வேணும். Brahma eka aksharam. Brahma alone is aksharam, means aksharam Brahma. Aksharam Brahma, imperishable Brahman knowledge. Ardhyatam, I want that imperishable knowledge, that which is the Brahman knowledge. Hey Guru, please teach me that. Ardhyatam, you have to prarthana pannanam. The way you ask with humility, please teach me. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. I have to, with humility I have to ask. I have to develop first humility. அசல் அந்த ஹியூமிலிட்டி பார்த்து குருக்கு தெரிஞ்சு போயிடும், இது எந்த அளவுக்கு இருக்கா இந்த சிஷ்யன். எவ்ரி குரு நோஸ். ஸோ தட் ஹியூமிலிட்டி பிரிங்ஸ், why humility comes, you know the value of that higher goal. The more you know the value of the higher goal, that Brahma Sakshatkaram, Moksha, the more humility comes. Humility வரலன்னு அர்த்தம், எனக்கு அந்த பற்றி வேல்யூ தெரியலன்னு அர்த்தம். That is why the way I do namaskara, the way I approach the teacher, the way I talk shows the, not, you are not going to give some kiritam to Guru. Guru is not going to get any kiritam. That shows your value towards Brahma Vidya. Guru can know, yes, this person have tremendous value for this Brahma Vidya. Our value தெரியாதவனுக்கு இந்த Brahma Vidya கொடுத்தானா, இந்த Saraswati will cry. Don't give me this Brahma Vidya. Saraswati Devi always asks these teachers, oh Guru, don't give for any ordinary persons, immature people, this Brahma Vidya. Therefore, that's why பாத்திரம் தெரிஞ்சு தானம் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா, அதே மாதிரி தான் இந்த தகுதி இருக்கா இந்த சிஷ்யனுக்கானே பார்த்துட்டு தான் அந்த குரு கொடுக்க முடியும். குரு எப்படி கொடுக்க முடியும்னா, அந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட் பார்த்து சிஷ்யன் பார்த்து நல்லா தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும் இருக்கணும்னா. அதனால குருகுலம் ரொம்ப நாள் பழகி இருக்கிறது, குரு கூட இருக்கிறது, குரு பின்னாடியே இருக்கணும் எப்போவுமே. குரு எப்படி பேசுகிறாரு, எப்படி நடக்கிறாரு, ஹவு தே ஆர் பிஹேவ், இதெல்லாம் தெரியணும்னா ரொம்ப பொறுமை வேணும். ஸோ தேர்ஃபோர் ஹி சேஸ் ஸ்ருதிஹி சிரஹ வாக்கியம். சிரவாக்கியம் மீன்ஸ் வாட், தட் மகாவாக்கியம். ஸ்ருதி சிரவாக்கியம் மீன்ஸ் மகாவாக்கியம். Mahavakya is the head, like head in the Shastra. Samakaranyataam, you listen. May you listen that Mahavakya by asking from the Guru. Oh Guru, I want to listen to Mahavakya. Mahavakya means Tattvamasi is one Mahavakya. Just listening Tattvamasi is not sufficient. Akaranyatam means with Mimamsa. Artham. Oru Tattvamasi, the whole Chandogya Upanishad comes. A big, voluminous Upanishad. So that was Mahavakya, one Upanishad. Not like Mantropadesham. Tattvamasi, birds. Tattvamasi, this Sushya also says, yes, Tattvamasi. You are Brahman, you are Brahman, repeated. After telling Tattvamasi, the student has to say after some time, yes, Aham Brahmasmi. அது சொல்கிறதுக்கு நிறைய நாள் கேட்கணும். So I will explain about this line, the fourth line, in the next class. We will see more details in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om.